Imagine this. Look up at the night sky. But this sky? It looks nothing like ours. No stars are shining. No blue atmosphere. Only absolute darkness. And a suffocating silence. Thousands of light years away from Earth, there is a strange place where the laws of physics seem intentionally broken. The ground isn't made of rock. It's crystal. The mountains aren't stone. They are diamond. The James Webb Space Telescope recently turned its gaze toward one of the most desolate and most dangerous corners of the universe. And what appeared on the screen looked less like a planet and more like a gigantic, warped lemon. Its name, PSR J2322-2650b, otherwise known as the Diamond Planet. When the first data from James Webb hit the screens, the team went silent for several seconds because what they were seeing didn't look like anything a planet was supposed to be. Algorithms were rerun. Sensors were recalibrated. Some scientists even thought the telescope was reading two different objects, overlapping as one. But no, this was a single object, and its shape defied every definition of a planet we've ever known. That's when everyone realized the same thing. This discovery wasn't just a new planet. It was the end of everything we thought we knew about planets. Welcome to Future Theory X. Today, we dive into the depths of a forbidden world, one that even science approaches with caution. Why would a planet stop being a sphere and become misshapen, like a lemon? The answer is hidden in what it orbits. The Diamond Planet doesn't orbit a star. It orbits a monster. This planet circles a pulsar. Pulsars are incredibly dense neutron stars, the remnants of massive stars. After catastrophic supernova explosions, a single teaspoon of pulsar matter would weigh as much as a mountain, and while spinning hundreds of times per second, they unleash deadly radiation into space. This pulsar pulls on its planet with such extreme gravity that the planet stretches like dough being pulled from both ends. Scientists call this tidal deformation. But this isn't an ordinary deformation. The pressure is so violent that the planet completely loses its round form. Its shape collapses. Its balance breaks. And everything inside enters a point of no return. Now pause for a moment and imagine this. What if Earth were orbiting a pulsar like this? Within months, the oceans would swell uncontrollably. Continents would begin to crack. Our planet would stop being a sphere. One end would stretch, the other would collapse. Gravity would become so unstable that the cities you walk on today would begin drifting toward space tomorrow. And eventually, Earth too would become just like the Diamond Planet, shapeless, distorted, unrecognizable. So this planet is not just a distant world. It's a warning from the universe. If the conditions change, so does your fate. And here's where things become truly unbelievable. James Webb's infrared eyes detected something extraordinary in this planet's atmosphere. Carbon, thousands of times above normal levels, and under extreme pressure. What does carbon become? Diamond. According to scientists, the interior of the Diamond Planet, crushed by the pulsars, terrifying gravity, has completely crystallized, which means the planet's core is most likely made of pure diamond. Think about it. A single mass containing trillions of carats, enough to make every diamond market on Earth meaningless within seconds. Yet it shines silently in the heart of space. caught in a pulsars, radiation storm, and the bitter truth is this: reaching it would be the last thing a human would ever do. At this point, we have to ask, if the universe is this strange, this rich, and filled with such extreme worlds, why are we still alone? While the Fermi paradox tells us the universe is silent, James Webb whispers something else. The universe isn't silent. It's utterly unforgiving. Maybe these diamond planets are raw material sources for future civilizations. Maybe they are the foundation of an interstellar economy. But with today's technology, reaching them would take thousands of years. What James Webb shows us is this: when interstellar travel finally becomes possible, the worlds we encounter won't be like fairy tales. Maybe the X theory is right. The universe reveals its secrets only to those strong enough to endure them. The diamond planet is just one of the wonders James Webb has shown us. Every new discovery shatters what we think we know. It forces us to rewrite the textbooks. So, what do you think? Will humanity ever set foot on a world this extreme? Or are these diamond planets a message from the universe itself? Look from a distance, but never touch. Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Future Theory X, and I'll see you in the next Cosmic Theory.